There will be a first-time state champ tonight. The Rochester Rockets soared into tonight's championship game. The Breese Central Cougars are on the prowl for the big trophy. It's all next on the IHSA TV network.
It's time for the championship game of the Class A Girls Basketball State Tournament. It's either going to be Breese Central or Rochester taking home a Class A State Championship. For the call of tonight's game, we go to our play-by-play crew of Ann Pinstone and Bernie Chero.
Thanks a lot, Kathy, and we had a great third place, so we've got a great one on tap for you tonight, too. 30th anniversary of this tournament started in 1977 here at Redbird Arena, and we have the last year of the two-class tournament, so maybe it's appropriate that we hand off to a new tradition, two first-timers in the championship game. Will it be the Rochester Rockets and Rhonda Maxwell with their 10-year program coming to fruition, or will it be the second-year coach, Nate Reeder, and Breese Central, who has been a terrific job here as well?
Sure have.
Now, Breese Central definitely has the size advantage here tonight, and one thing we're going to be watching is Cassandra Deiters and whether an injury at the end of the semifinal will have any bearing or not. On the other side, Rhonda Maxwell's Rockets, basically they're going to be outsized, but they will never be out hustled, nor will they be out prepared. Let's take a look at the road to the championship game. First for Rochester, you see the big game in the Super Sectional. Hillsborough got by their nemesis to make their first trip here, and then Nashville, in an offensive gem, set several records, including holding them to 2 points. And then Jacksonville Rout in a good game. This time they turned up the offense. And on the other side, Breese Central. You see Carlisle, Olney, and in St. Joe Ogden, closer than that score indicates. And then perhaps some people would say it was an upset against Walter Lutheran, hanging on for a 40-36 victory. And Bernie, when you talk about players, big change depending on games. First for Rochester, we've got Julia Robert, who didn't even have a shot in the first game, but what a difference.
Julia Robert was really quiet yesterday, but take a look at this afternoon. She made a huge statement, 16 points, 10 rebounds. She will definitely be the key player for them today.
And on the other side, it's a coach's player, Brittany Holtman.
Brittany is a catalyst. When we talk about Brittany, she definitely sees the floor. She knows what needs to be done. She has 153 assists this season. She is a game changer.
Absolutely. Now, when we talk about the Chevy keys to the game, how about for Rochester?
Well, let's take a look at Rochester. When we take a look at them, we really know that they have to stay with the defense that brought them here, but they have to play 4 quarters of constant pressure and make adjustments throughout the game. They've been doing that throughout the whole tournament. If you take a look at Breese Central, help side defenders are going to be critical. They have a keen court sense. They need to use it. And I'll tell you what, they are the most fundamentally sound team that I've seen at the tournament this weekend.
Any last-minute thoughts before we go to the announcements?
Defense, defense, defense. Both teams claim defense is their trademark. Only one will give that tonight.
Oh, we say that defense wins championships. We know it gets them to the game. We'll have to find out. It's time to stop talking and start playing. So let's go to PA announcer Jeff Fritzen for the starting lineups.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before our soloist sings our national anthem, we ask you to remember and honor the men and women of the United States Armed Forces serving throughout the world with this moment of silence. Now, please join our guest soloist, Rachel Watkins, a student at Aurora West High School, in the singing of our national anthem.
So boldly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups for the championship game of the 2007 edition of America's original March Madness for girls basketball. First, from Rochester, a junior, number 11, Jamie Carlson. From Central, a senior, number 13, Brittany Holtman. From Rochester, a sophomore, number 20, Katie Turley. From Central, a junior, number 14, K.C. Root. For Rochester, a junior, number 22, Beth Wellbaum. For Central, a senior, number 23, Caitlin Wigman. For Rochester, a junior, number 40, Julia Roberts. For Central, a junior, number 32, Lauren Buddy. For Rochester, a junior, number 44, Ashley Mershman. And for Central, a senior, number 34, Cassandra Deiters. Rochester brings a 31-5 record into the championship game. The Rockets are coached by Rhonda Maxwell in her 10th year with a record of 255 wins and 66 losses. Central brings a 29-4 record into the game. They are coached by Nathan Reeder in his second year with a record of 47 wins, 16 losses. Your championship game officials, Tyler Vogt, Tom Maubach, and David Freckleton.
The Cougars from Breese Central in white and wearing the visiting orange Rochester Rockets. As you see their crowd wearing, there's a sea of orange and purple in this Redmond Arena tonight. It is hot.
It is rocking tonight, baby.
As they say, the weather outside may be frightful, but inside here it is delightful. And we're underway. First chance to Rochester. Controlling the ball, Beth Wellbaum. She runs the offense. Mershman, big games in this tournament. See what they try to establish early. We go in man. And Deiters is playing, so we know that she's at least okay to start and doesn't appear to have any ill effects. Oh, nice underneath. There's we talked about Julia Robert, and she likes that backdoor cut coming across on the baseline.
Well, we're seeing a lot of movement on offense. They didn't do that initially this afternoon, but they're really trying to generate some movement before they put up a shot.
Robert from outside. This is how she started the semi with a three. Not good this time. Rebound to Deiters and goes over to number 14, Casey Root. Nate Reeder says Casey Root is the most competitive kid in the whole school. Plays so hard. Looking inside, big size advantage. Buddy, travel.
Good defense there. Both teams claiming the defensive trademark. So we'll look to see within the first couple of minutes who really will establish the defensive end of the game.
Well, they've certainly shown it, of course, against Nashville with the several records. Rochester inside goes the ball tip, and there's defensive play. And on the other side, the Cougars took care of a high-scoring Walther Lutheran team, so both of them have proven what they talk about. You'll put your money where your mouth is, and they did. Both teams in man. A lot of activity underneath. Big side. Oh, nice job.
Defense. You know, when you take a look at that, you're looking at the mismatch of a 6'2" player going against a 5'9" player.
And there you see the starting lineups. Rochester, Carlson, Turley, Wellbaum, Robert, and Mershman. And Breese Central, Holtman, Root, Wigman, Buddy, and Deiters. Out of bounds. Over the top. And they'll set it up.
You need some help side on the weak side.
Brittany Holtman, a rare error early for her. Over the top, out of bounds.
Well, if you have to think that long before you pass the ball, then don't pass it. Get rid of the ball. Work the weak side. Work your perimeter. Make your defense work against your offense.
Wellbaum to Robert. In the corner.
Good.
But he went for a lot of threes this afternoon. Very comfortable from the perimeter.
He's a 30% three-point shooter over the year. Oh. And Holtman saved that, almost a turnover. She'll calm down, guarded by Jamie Carlson. Jamie's got her thumb taped up. She had her nail torn back in the semifinal, but appears to be okay. What a little feisty defensive player she is. Root trying to drive. Inside to Diders, who puts it up left-handed, no good. Rebound to the Rockets. Turley down to Robert. 2-0, Rochester with the lead. This is your championship game after the 8th game of the tournament and the final in the two-class system. Ball out of bounds. So a little bit of jitters early, Bernie.
Well, you know, and they're talking to each other right now. Ashley Marshman telling them, calm down, calm down. That pass isn't the pass that you really want to take that soon. You know, she's already cut through the lane.
There you see the map where the two schools are from. Rochester not too far away from ISU. Breese quite a bit further south.
And tonight, apparently, the weather down south is much more reasonable than up north.
I think the whole state's enjoying some variety of weather, I guess I would call it. Out of bounds. Staying here with Rochester. Nice screen. And Robert takes advantage of it, goes to the hole. Good.
On any inbounds play, you really have to be aware of Julia Roberts. She'll hit the three, she'll do a pull-up jumper, or she'll drive to the basket.
Inside the Diders, and we're going to get a foul with a mismatch in size. See who it's on?
You'll see the reaction of Breeze and the help side recovery from that back door. They know that most of the balls will be passed inside to Cassandra.
That foul goes against Mershman and puts Diders on the line to shoot two. No good, rims out. There you see Rhonda Maxwell and a good shot of Diders. She took a hard fall and looked like she hurt her head. But everything seemed to be good, which is the most important thing. No good, rims out again. So a chance for Breese Central to get on the board. Follows astray, and Rochester with a 4-0 lead. First quarter action. Ann Penson along with Bernie Chero bringing you all the Class A action here tonight. Drive, kick back.
Great movement, just
standing around a little bit. And the one thing they really did well in the semifinal in the second half was really move well without the ball.
Right, and again, there's some good screens. I was just getting ready to say some screens really need to be set with the intention to clearing out the offensive player.
And Buddy's going to be called for that foul off the screen. And well, we've got a substitution. Number 10, Jessica Heyman enters the lineup. We'll be back with this game right after these IHSA TV network messages.
Now we're now joined by Kristen Owens, the wife of Coach Nathan Reeder for Breese Central, and you won 4 state championships in track and field, and at Downs Tri-Valley, 1998. You graduated there, but I know you're probably pretty nervous before that. Are you more nervous for your husband's coaching in a state championship game, or before you had to run for those state championships?
I think I'm more nervous for him, actually. I'm really proud of him. I'm really proud of the girls. They've worked so hard all year, and they deserve everything that they get. I'm so proud of them. So for me, being a runner, it just goes so fast. The games takes a little bit longer. It's 32 minutes of basketball, and so when I watch him, I just get really nervous. But I'm so proud of him. He's done so great all year, and so everything tonight is just a bonus. They've done so great, and so I try to stay calm to not make him nervous, but hopefully.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Back over to Ann.
Oh, fun, Kathy. That was great. What an outstanding athlete.
How about that, family?
Well, and Nate was a pitcher.
Yep.
So you've got 2 great athletes there, and it's so nice to see that kind of support.
And she's from Downs Tri-Valley. That's our back door right here. Tri-Valley Downs area.
We should mention not only will she have 4 state championships, but she's the only Class A athlete ever to win them in individual events. No relays.
Wow.
Took the team on her back and won the state championship by herself.
How fun is that?
Holtman with the ball and having a little bit of trouble early as she runs into a wall. Talk about defense.
They will look for that open 3.
Long shot, no good, tipped around, and Holtman comes up with it. Casey Root looking long. She's going to make that pass. Nice outlet, good fake.
Nice fake.
And that's her best offensive play so far early.
Right, I don't think that right now Breese Central's taking really good decisions, making good decisions offensively.
There you see the streak Rochester's on right now, 16-game winning streak. Last time they lost was January 11th, and actually Breese is on a 13-game winning streak. At the line, Jessica Heyman, there they go, they're on the board. Mershman goes out, and in comes Caitlin Wise. And for Breese, number 12 enters the lineup, Leanne Voss. Leanne Voss has a 46% threes percentage, so I'm sure she's in to put down a couple of those, at least take the shots, and rolls around no good. So it's 5-1 Rochester with about half the first quarter gone in this championship game. And the defense is definitely what we expected. Wise has shown a lot of desire to get the ball when she's inside. She'll post. And now inside-outside game. Roberts, no good, but they get the rebound. Oh, it's going to be picked off here. Cougars have it. Kate Wiggum. And she goes hard to the hole. Good.
Nice drive to the basket, going and splitting between two defenders.
Nice job by Wigman. They made the turnover count. Not only does the defense make a difference, but points off those defensive plays. There you see that 13-game streak we were talking about. Breese Central last loss on January 19th to Paris. We sported an All-Stater, Emily Maggart.
Both teams still trying to find some rhythm offensively.
Oh, nice. Oh, they cannot get the roll. Holy cow. Katie Turley with a good move. And here come the Cougars. They can tie it up with a bucket. Voss to Heyman. They're keeping it on the left side of the floor. Good defense. And in playing some of that defense is Krista Beatty, number 4, in for the Rockets. Spin dribble, up and
nice
good.
Move. She's the type of player, Jessica Heyman. She's so reliable. She comes off the bench. She did this afternoon. She scored the first possession this afternoon off the bench. What a great substitution that is. It always makes a coach look like a genius. But she said after the game, she just appreciates that role. She doesn't need to start. She appreciates coming off the bench.
You know, some players are actually more comfortable. They like to feel how it's going to go. Wise.
It's exactly what she feels.
And at this time, she's not used to seeing a player at her height looking eye to eye. But she's got it tonight in Deiters. Deiters is a senior, and Caitlin is just a sophomore. Tipped away by Wise to the Rockets. We're all tied up, 5 apiece. This is the way a championship should be. Back and forth we go. Robert bounced pass into Wise and out of bounds, intimidated perhaps, or a little bit of hands by Deiters. Into the lineup comes back. Brittany Holtman returns, and she'll replace Casey Root for the Cougars. Common opponents, they all won as you took a look at that, so they're common opponents. It's just a matter of the difference in the score. But I'm sure that doesn't matter to either coach at this point. Tough pass to Deiters. She saves it. It is getting physical inside. Tough shot, no good. And rebound to Rochester.
Both teams really working hard to pressure the ball inside. Rochester with their perimeter shooters really should be patient, you know, and run that rotation and not force it. She found the opening there. Give credit to Caitlin Wise.
Nice job. Little cross the lane pick, and she rolled right off and in. Beautifully done. And hit her right where she needed the ball. So Rochester with a 2-point lead again. Breese looking to tie it up. Turley playing her user defensive pressure. No good by Heyman. Rebound, Turley. And here we go the other way. They don't have the numbers. Cross court. Kind of surprised Robert didn't take that shot because it's one of her favorite spots. We're going to look for a better one.
Oh, I saw that coming. That was really, really smart on Leanne Voss's part. She saw her take a deep breath to try and relax, and you could see her strip her of the basketball. Nice solid drive to the basket.
That foul is called on Katie Turley, and at the free throw line is Leanne Voss shooting 2 in the act of shooting. First one is good. She can tie it up with his free throw. Casey Root returns. And good. So we're all tied up at 7 apiece now as Leanne Voss makes them both. Pace slowing down just a little bit. 21 seconds, so probably go for one. First quarter, 19 to go. When do you trigger it here, Coach?
Well, because they are so versatile offensively, I think they're going to just drive and kick out whoever's open, or she'll continue to drive if she has that option.
Blocked on the shot. Wise is blocked, throws it up, no good. Rebound is Roberts.
Look at that. How about that catch? Julia Roberts, very difficult pass to catch. She was defended on the high side, 2 hands on the ball, focused on the glass, and made the shot.
How many times have we seen them do that right at the end of the quarter?
Again,
well done.
I said they are fundamentally sound.
It's 9-7 Rochester with the first quarter lead. We'll be back right after these local messages. Here's the tale of two cities for the 2007 championship game. Rochester and Breese, good-sized towns, and 600 in their respective schools, Sangamon and Cahokia conferences. And I tell you what, one thing's for sure, I'm not sure they're going to be in this class next year. They're too big. So it'll be interesting to see where they go in the 4-class system, but it doesn't matter. All they care about is tonight. And we're back with defensive pressure, just like we left on that shot.
Defense really stepped up here for the Cougars.
Ripped out, nice job by number 12, Leanne Voss, who had the last 2 free throws for the Cougars. And they look to tie it up. Brittany Holtman running the offense from the top of the key.
Look at the pressure inside.
She can post up. She plays a lot bigger than she looks. Good shot by Casey Root, but no good. Falls off to Caitlin Wise. Long pass,
nice
heads
pass.
up.
Again, solid catch, squares up, doesn't force the shot.
Great pass, good look. And what a touch, because that was she had to go over 2 defenders to get it there and almost the length of the court.
Right now, I think that Breese really has to make sure that their post player gets touches on the basketball.
Did you see her open to the ball, Julia Roberts? She trailed across that lane. Textbook.
Again.
Rochester on a run. 6 straight points go the Rockets, and we're going to get timeout by Nate Reeder with the Cougars. Take a look at the first quarter stats by Menard, and Menard saved big money at Menards. Here they are.
Well, the big thing that stands out are the field goals and the field goal attempts more than anything. If you're going to have the ball, you need to shoot it and not turn the ball over. So that really sticks out in my mind.
Well, and you said they were worried about rebounds, and right now they're out rebounding more than 2 to 1.
Correct. When we talked before the game, we talked about, how critical it is for them to make sure there weren't any second chance points.
Well,
whoa, look who's shooting for the Rockets.
Now that's clever. I'd never seen
shooting
that.
And rooting.
Shooting and rooting. They're all decked out in their face paint.
Letting it be known.
There is a picture. If you think it's raining basketballs, how about growing them? And I tell you, these kids...
That looks like my backyard.
Bernie, I didn't know we got a picture of it.
It looks just like my backyard.
How about that?
That is awesome.
That's actually a picture from Paris, France, in the Luxembourg Gardens. And that is real. They are really basketballs in that tree.
Either it was a good shot or good fertilizer.
Well, it'd sure help a budget for a school, wouldn't it? Underway, 13-7 after the timeout. And that's a big score.
Again, Brittany, she can make a difference in a game. Definitely the type of player who is a catalyst. There she goes again.
See that coming.
Now is the assist. Ooh, maybe not.
What a rebound.
Good board there.
Oh, 3 good chances would not fall. All started by Holtman with the defensive play. They couldn't convert. That would have been really quick. 4 quickly coming out of the timeout. See if they can turn another one, or will Rochester continue that run? Oh, boy, I tell you. Buddy had a chance at that one and just didn't realize where it was. Slowing down just a little bit.
Cougars are really putting on solid man-to-man defense.
Look how much more movement there is without the ball now in the second quarter. They adjust so well.
They are so tight on them defensively. Julia Roberts goes right up above it.
Katie Turley is on a tear. The defensive specialist averages 10 points a game, already has 9, and we're only in midway in the second quarter. And that's the beauty of this Rochester team. Balance, you never knew who was going to step up on what night. Same's true for Breese. They just need to get somebody going right now. There's Buddy. Let's see what she does. Oh, yeah, Lauren Buddy.
Yeah, she can face the basket or she can have her back to it.
Booty with the bucket and pressure from the Cougars. Holtman almost stripped that one away again on the spin. And we're going to get a travel on Robert as she tries the ball fake, and into the lineup will be Dykeman and number 22, Beth Wellbum. We'll be back with action right after these local messages to Redbird Arena. Some of the great fans here at Redbird Arena. He must have pulled one of those basketballs we had off the tree and put it on his head. Rochester in orange and purple for the Cougars, and it's their ball right now. 15-11. They're down by 4. Want to inch up closer. Steal's a big part of this game so far, Bernie.
Well, Breese actually averages 10 steals in this tournament a game. They already have 5. If they can convert out of these steals,
That's
we're
key.
really going to see some statement being made.
We got to believe if they're getting, they're going to convert them sooner or later.
Exactly, exactly. The intent is good. They just have to finish it. Like right now, they're playing really intense defense. Get that hand, foot in the passing lane, and grab the ball and go.
Holtman with a rebound after the missed shot by Robert. And another chance to bring it closer for the Cougars. But able to stop, get some defensive stops the last 2 times on the floor. Now let's see if they can convert. They haven't gone inside to Dyers, but of course they've got Wise in there for more size. Because they are definitely the smaller team, though they're out rebounding the bigger team. Good move without the ball. Such well-coached teams.
Caitlin Wise really not usually getting this many minutes in the game. I think that might play a factor here.
Especially the second game of the day.
Exactly.
Oh, there was a screen. Holtman just...
It's good no call. That's good no call.
That was too. It's not traveling till you change position. Up to down or down to up. And here come the Rockets trying to extend their 4-point lead. Nice fake by Robert. Spins, dribbles, blocked. But she gets it back. Rockets never give up on the ball. Like we said in the open, you'll never get out hustled, even if they get outside. Shot by Wellbaum, no. Rebounded Diders. Cassandra Diders is yet to be on the board. She's got a 9.5 scoring average. Let's see if they can get her unleashed.
Well, you can't score if you don't touch the basketball.
Holtman's going to pick up the offensive foul going to the
That was a huge call there.
Season comparisons, very even. You can see why they're in this championship game. Biggest difference, perhaps, the averages against them. 20-point balls for Rochester between what they score and their opponents throughout the season.
Well, in the tournament, Rochester's only allowing 26 points to be scored against them in the tournament. That's pretty unheard of. But on the flip side of that, Breese is averaging 48 points, so something's got to give.
Cassandra Diders didn't go for that rebound, though she gets it now. And it gave Rochester a second chance, but they didn't convert. So we're still at 15-11 with just under 2:30 left to play. Drive all the way, no good off the back of the rim. But Booty couldn't control it, and it goes back to Rochester. 2:18 to play, second period, Class A championship action. 15-11, a 4-point lead. There's Wise with her patented turn, drop step move, and we're gonna get a foul. Not sure if it's on Booty from the front or Diders from behind.
And you and I talked earlier and throughout the tournament about Caitlin Wise, how really versatile she is inside. 6'1" post player, can go to the right, go to the left. She really can feel the defender.
That foul was called on Lauren Booty. Shot outside, no good by Turley. Rebound Cougars, and on the run. Leanne Voss.
I tell you, that Cougars set such solid screens. They knock them over.
I'll tell you what,
it's great. I love it.
It's not for the faint of heart inside in this ball game either. That key is a war zone.
Just watch the off-the-ball movement of the defense.
We just talked about Diders getting unleashed, and she made a good move but couldn't get it to fall. Nice hands and awareness by Casey Root.
Great transition by both teams.
Root with the good hands to tip it away and take away the fast brick bucket. As you see, Rhonda Maxwell exhorting her team, and they'll key it from out of bounds. Wellbaum with it. Bounce it into Wise and blocked, or at least altered, by Diders. Casey Root brings it down, 1:20 to play. They have not been able to cut into this 4-point lead, and Diders going to go again. Oh, nice move. This time again, just cannot get those buckets to fall right now, but she's getting the shots. We know that they can be very patient and hold for one.
Well, I think it would be to their, well, I was going to say their benefit, but I'll tell you what, Katie Curley says, no, baby, give me the ball.
That is a huge shot.
Was it before the shot? What's the call?
Well, we're waiting to see what happened. Here's what.
She's wide open. Basket is good.
The basket is going to be called good, and it was a 2-pointer. And there was a foul on the play. We're not sure who it was called on, but it must have been on the rebounding or underneath the hoop during that play.
Number 4.
Okay, it's on Beatty, Krista Beatty, her first. So that bulges to a 6-point lead, and in this game, that's a big one right now. Heyman. Cross
they have
court
to get the
Root.
ball inside.
They really need a bucket in here.
Set some screens inside.
That was going to be a foul. I tell you.
Caitlin Wise, they're both going at it. Shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip.
Caitlin Wise picked up her first against Diders. It's the 5th for the team, so we'll be out of bounds still. Ball tipped away off the hands of Diders, so Wise says, okay, I'll get called for a foul, but I'll cause a little havoc outside.
Okay, now you have 30 seconds left. You want to hold that ball. You're a good passing team, and just go for an open shot under 10.
Cougars only going to pick up half court. 6-point lead, Wellbaum with the ball. Oh, nice hands by number 12.
But why would you make that pass when you just cross half court? This is a college court. Go past Reggie Redbird's tough there, and then you can generate your offense.
Sounds like a coach who's given that particular cue to a team.
Yes, yes.
Reggie's tough, huh? Okay. We've got 12 to play, looking to do what they did in the first quarter, which is end it with a last-second basket.
Now they have 6 seconds. They're going to have to look for the shot.
Gonna have to take it quickly, and we're going to get a travel, so no shot, at least by Rochester. We got 1.4, will be tough, but they are going to get it on the side, which shortens the distance they have to go.
It's easy to, they could go with a catch and shoot here.
Nate Reeder.
Plenty of time. You watch from the sideline, dribble, catch and shoot.
And we've got it coming off. Oh! It was as close as it gets without going in as Leanne Voss off the backboard. It is Rochester 17 over Breese Central 11. First half is in the books here in the state championship game for 2007. We're going to get ready for the award ceremony for the third place game. That game was won by Jacksonville Rout over Walter Luthen. And now let's go down and talk, Kathy, talk to Rhonda Maxwell.
Thank you very much, Ann. And Coach, a 6-point lead here at the half. That seems just huge at this point with the kind of defense that both teams are playing.
Yeah, it's a defensive battle out there. Kids are trying to work so hard, and the legs are kind of tired, and shots aren't falling as much as you might see normally. But it's going to be a battle second half. We got to keep working with the inside-outside, but it's tough when you're going against 6'2" in there. And we need to play with a lot of energy and keep that energy going, keep looking to run. So hopefully we can get some easy ones the second half.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And we now go back to Ann.
It's Kathy and Rhonda Maxwell. That's your halftime score. Rochester with the lead over Breese Central. We'll be back right after this IHSA TV network message.
We're at the break of the girls Class A state championship game live from the Redbird Arena, and right now Rochester holding that 6-point lead. In the third place game, it was rout edging Walther Lutheran by a count of 34-32, and right now those two teams will accept their hardware. We go down to our PA announcer.
At this time, please meet the Lady Broncos of Walter Lutheran, who finished the 2006-7 season in 4th place with a final record of 20 wins, 14 losses. First meet the principal of Walther Lutheran, Steve Zilke. Athletic Director, Bruce Tuami. Head Coach, Todd Fisher. Assistant Coach, Dave Van Tholen. Assistant Coach, Matt Tuami. Assistant Coach, Lynn Korf. And Assistant Coach, Andre Harvey. And now the team members. Number 10, Ashley Simon. Number 11, Kristen Zilke. Number 12, Ashley Strong. Number 14, Jasmine Harvey. Number 20, Janae Sims. Number 21, Dominique White. '22, Jenna Duff. Number 24, Emma Schmidt-Swartz. Number 30, Katie Hemmen. Number 32, Rebecca Fields. Number 33, Keosha Campbell. 34, Chanel Wright. Number 35, Jana Desch. And number 25, Shanika Bryant. At this time, please meet the Lady Rockets of Jacksonville Rout, who finished the 2006-7 season in 3rd place with a final record of 28 wins, 8 losses. First meet the principal of Rout, Randy Verticchio. Athletic Director, Barry Creviston. Head Coach, Bruce Martin. Assistant Coach, Joe Eilering. And now the squad members. Number 1, Lauren Gregory. Number 3, Haley Leifers. Number 4, Morgan Eilering. Number 15, Brittany Zhang. Number 22, Melissa Nichols. '23, Megan Martin. Number 24, Samantha Heimgartner. 25, Jacqueline Mito. Number 32, Katie Lindsay. Number 34, Liz Standley. And number 55, April Little. And now will Coach Todd Fisher and the captains of Walther Lutheran please step forward to receive the 4th place trophy. And now will Coach Bruce Martin and the captains of Route please step forward to receive the 3rd place trophy. Congratulations to Jacksonville Route and Walther Lutheran on their accomplishments in the 2007 edition of America's original March Madness for girls basketball.
Trophy case filler for Route and Walther Lutheran. Rochester and Breese Central with a half to play. One of them will win the school's first girls basketball championship. Don't go away. Back after these local messages. Both Rochester and Breese Central still in the locker room. They'll be out in just a minute. And of course, we're going to take a look at our halftime statistics in this championship game from our IHSA TV studios, brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards. Nancy, it's what's not on the board for Breese Central that has to be of concern at this point.
Absolutely. I think they've got to start scoring in the paint. Their 2 post players have 2 points total among the 2. Then they've got to get Wiegman going along the baseline. She's usually one of their top scorers. She only has a couple points. So, you know, they've got to get those 3 girls scoring some points.
And Angie, as far as Rochester is concerned, they're rolling with Miss Turley.
Oh, I think that's been the whole key to the ball game right here. You know, if you notice, you know, Central hasn't had any opportunities for any 3-point shots, and you know, and Turley's hit some big ones for them right now. And I think it's just the opposite. I think Rochester is really playing some very good defense, and you know, holding them on to 1 shot and controlling the boards. And I think that's what Central needs to start doing. But you know, that you got to give Rochester credit right now. They're controlling the tempo of the game.
Well, the top of the mountain is just 1 half away for one of these 2 teams. Stay tuned to find out which one after these messages.
Welcome back to Redbird Arena, and we just had the Menards trophy presentation in the hardware of the 9th, 3rd, and 4th place. And let's take a look at a highlight from the first half of this championship matchup. Here we got number 10. That's Jessica Heyman. Nice drive, spin move, little bit of a screen, puts it up, tough shot, and good. And that's one of the highlights for Breese. Now we've got inside Turley.
Strength.
And Turley has been the story, as they talked about upstairs. She has got 10 points, leading all scorers and having a terrific ball game.
She did the same thing this afternoon. She's just been a force for this team. I think the thing that's really sticking out is the fact that Breese averages 48 points in this tournament. They have 11 right now. They really have to come out with their first offensive possession, and as you know, the coaches set up in the studio, they need to work the ball inside. They have a strong post player, so work your ball inside or get a high percentage shot.
What do you say to a kid like Dieters, who's averaging 9.5 points a game and just hasn't been able to get a roll?
She's not moving enough inside. She's working for position, but she's not freeing herself up. I think if she would free herself up a little bit, you know, maybe kick the ball out or work the weak side and just free herself up, get a little bit more movement, because there's so much contact inside that if she just stands for position, it's not going to work.
Well, and there's a very big disparity on the number of shots taken.
Right. When we take a look at the stats, we're looking at, you know, Rochester
23 to 14.
has 23 shots. They have 14. And again, to Rochester's credit, it's their shot selection and their choice of the shots that they're actually putting up.
Well, we're going to get a chance to see what the coaches said at halftime. And we've got a coach here, and we'll get to hear firsthand. Kathy?
Kathy's looking for.
Oh, we're looking for the coach, so we'll wait just a second. But one of the things that coaches do at halftime, we've noticed definitely Rhonda Maxwell's been the absolutely.
She really works with her kids and their adjustments. They
Right.
have the ability to make solid adjustments.
Well, and Coach Nate Reeder, he's done a terrific job. There's no question that they've gotten here for a very good reason. Good coaching and good players. Now let's go to Kathy with the coach.
Coach Reeder, they just mentioned it, the gals about the shot attempts. They've attempted 23. You've only attempted 14. You made 4 of them for only 29%. How can you get your team more shots here in the second half?
It's just a mentality. The kids got to be more aggressive. They're too passive right now. Somebody's got to want to go out there and make something happen on offense. So we're going to see what we can do the second half.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Back to you, Ann.
Thanks a lot, Kathy, and we're just about ready for second half action. We'll be back right after this message from the IHSA TV network. Only 16 minutes left in the 2007 championship game. There's the third, as we get ready for the third quarter, Rochester leads by 6 coming out of halftime. The Cougars in white, the home team, and Rochester in orange.
I really like Coach Reuter's comment. He was really big on mentality. He talks about how, being strong is not about a physical stature. It's a mentality. Same thing here. They're going to be able to get into this game. It's just a mental approach to the game. The maturation of this group compared to last year is amazing. So he feels that he can lean on these kids and get them to perform. You got to like that.
I don't doubt it. They've done it all year long. They're not going to stop now. And there's
nice.
a
There
great
you go.
start.
That's critical to come out of the locker room and get that first basket.
Kind of interesting that the kid he calls the toughest competitor in the whole school makes that bucket. Goes right to Casey Root. Chipped away to 4. Oh, almost got away with the travel there, Merschman. And Wellbaum directing. Maxwell's made so many adjustments at halftime over this tournament. And tipped nicely. Booty comes out of it, and Holtman outlet to Root. They're picking up the tempo a little bit, Bernie. And bodies all over. We're going to get a foul. Looks like it'll be on Robert. Oh, it's going to be on Merschman. It's her third, and that's a big foul.
Well, she sat most of the second quarter.
Well, besides that, Caitlin Wise is the tallest player, and Merschman's the second.
I just love how Jessica Heeman plays.
Booty with that bucket, and nice fake by Robert, and she'll get to shoot 2.
Central fouls on 10, Jessica Haney, her first personal.
Take a look at nice movement, nice ball fake, making sure she releases the ball in case there's an opportunity for it to go in.
Good. Well, after drawing to within 2 at the foul, Robert gets a chance to pull him away a little bit. Merschman's going to go out with the 3 fouls, and in comes Caitlin Wise, who's had a very, very good tournament, the sophomore. And good. So both free throws drained by Robert. And here come the Cougars. Let's see if they continue that spurt that they starting this half. Holtman as the trigger. The zone action here a little bit, or a matchup. Nope, fooled me. Holtman, tough pass. Hand on it. Wise, out of bounds. Jessica Heyman. Usually passes. No, it's going to be Holtman. See if they get a screen off of this. Out to Booty. She looks.
Oh,
a lot of people want to travel there. Holtman goes all the way to the basket, and she's fouled on the way.
Well, one of the things that we're starting to see, the Cougars, a lot of dribble penetration, trying to draw the foul. And you really need to do that against an aggressive defense when you're up against some solid man-to-man. Run your player right into the screen. But they have to have, Rochester has to have better help side than that. You can't just, stick your hand in there and reach in like that.
Brittany Holtman, a 52% shooter from the line for the season, and their team about 65. Misses the first. If statistics hold, she'll make this one. Back in the lineup, we've got some substitution. Number 34, here comes Cassandra Diders.
And Jamie Carlson exited just a minute ago for the Rockets. See if Holtman can make this one. And she does, right at her 50%. 19-16, third quarter action. A 3-point lead and full court pressure.
First time that they've seen that this tournament.
Oh, almost. Leon Voss just about got her hand on that.
I'm surprised she didn't shoot that.
Thought about it. And then here comes Holtman. Wise way outside her normal area. Nikki Robinson into the game. One of those seniors that's been rolled.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What a nice offensive play.
Altered the shot, though. Deiters with the intimidation. What a great move, though. Casey Root with it. Looks to drive. Nice fake. Too long. Rebound Turley and fouled by Leanne Voss on the rebound.
Leanne Voss coming from behind. Team's trying to get position for that board. But again, Rochester hasn't seen this type of pressure in the tournament.
No, they haven't. There aren't too many teams that play as good a defense as they do. Oh, I thought Holtman was going to take that one. She'll wait, bide her time. Turley with the ball. She and Wellbaum running it outside, inside to Robert, but Deiters.
Big mismatch. Good defense there.
For the first time, you get the sense that Breese is utilizing their size.
Rochester foul on 40. Julia Robert, first personal. 13.
We got a foul on Rochester, and into the lineup comes back Jamie Carlson, substituting for Beth Wellbaum. So trying to keep the troops fresh on both benches. They both go 8 or 9 deep consistently. Oh, nice pass inside. They finally
there you go. Finally getting that.
That is
work in the
Deiters,
paint.
her first bucket of the ball game, and I think that's a big plus for Breese. Get her on track. That's exactly what you talked about, getting the inside game going.
And now she just gets her hand on that and taps it out of bounds.
19-18, a 1-point lead, significantly less than the 6 before, and we'll be back with more action right after these local messages. Here's the Cesar Valier Band with Mark McCooley. I apologize if we mispronounced that, the band director, and these guys have to audition to get down here as well, so they've made it to state, and they provide. It's a long day for these bands. They play all day long, and a great job keeping these fans rocking and rolling. Long shot by Robert, no good. Rebound ball going all over the place. And Bernie, one of the things that we talked about was halftime adjustments. It's been a 7-2 run for Breese coming out of the half.
Rochester has yet to score a field goal, and Breese has gotten field goals and free throws, and again, really cranked things up offensively.
Rochester being tightly guarded. Robert, and there go, oh, no good. I think it was Jamie Carlson, I'll check.
Right, she had to alter her shot a little bit.
Now she's got that thumb. I don't know if it's affecting her, as you see Rhonda Maxwell calling.
I think the 6'2" post player affected her a little bit.
Probably a whole lot more, you're right. Do a number on me, that's for sure. Robert with the ball fake. Such a good player. Oh, what a shot by Julia Robert.
Now, you know, I'm not sure if you'll get a chance to see this replay, but one of the things that she does so well, watch when she takes that shot. Both hands are on that ball. Again, guiding the shot up, putting it up with some strength. She probably does that better than anybody on the team.
She plays so much bigger than her 5'7" frame. She likes it inside, and that free throw is good. She has the only points for the team in this half. 3 free throws and a field goal. Holtman at the top. Oh, nice crossover. Big bucket, Brittany Holtman.
Brittany Holtman, our key player.
Full court pressure. Turley leads. Wellbaum between the legs and clears the pressure. Now they pull it out. And look and see if they go inside or just keep some motion. Carlson open, Wellbaum. Lots of movement without the ball.
Solid screens.
Holtman picks up the foul. And if my stats are right, that's her 3rd, which would be huge. Not just 2. Breeze fans are glad I'm wrong.
That's her 3rd now. She had to. That's her 3rd now.
I thought it was. She sits down and take a break. Oh, Merschman wanted that ball badly inside, but it goes to Robert out up high. Guarded by Heyman. Tight man-to-man, certainly picking up the pressure in this half also is Breese Central. Defensive pressure, full court and tighter on the ball. Robert, they left her alone. You can't do that. They got away with it this time. Rebound by Carlson, but it looks like her
Barely
heel was
stepped
on,
out of bounds.
heel on the line. Over to...
And you have to give Breese the credit for that.
Little nudging, maybe?
Well, just because of the positioning, I think.
That was a long rebound off the shot by Robert. Heyman guarded by Turley. Spin dribble, no room. She may end up with 3 seconds, but she clears the lane.
Breeze's crowd just watching so intensely, almost not even breathing.
Great
with every
hands.
pass.
Root, no good, short, Mersch, and rebound Wellbaum. She's got 2 players open. I don't know how that ball got there. Trailing the play, Merschman almost had a chance against Booty.
Well,
inside.
if she would have cut in front of the defender, she would have.
She had it. She just didn't move, and no pass was made.
And there's so many different elements. It's how you cut, it's where you cut, it's when you cut. There you go, that was excellent.
Nice offensive movement, but they couldn't convert. 22-20, a 2-point lead by Rochester over Breese after having a 6-point advantage at the half. Booty driving, nowhere to go on the good defense by Rochester. They'll have to work a little harder. Wigman, now it's Casey Root. We'll start all over. Fans starting to clap, asking for something to happen. 2 defensive stalwart teams going at each other. Booty, no good, rebounds her own ball. Puts it up.
You got to block her out if she's going to make that shot. You can't turn around and just let her get her own offensive board. She's so strong inside that you have to really have a solid box out and not give that second opportunity.
Well, Rhonda Maxwell was concerned at the start of the game about rebounding, and certainly they haven't done quite as good a job on the boards as they did in the first half, but part of that credit goes to Breese. We've got a foul, and going to the line will be Turley.
I think the foul's on Caitlin.
Yep, Caitlin Wigman picks up that foul, her first, 5th on the team. So go to the 1-and-1 at 7 and the double bonus at 10. Turley, good, an 80% free throw shooter, and with that form, you can tell why. Cassandra Diders comes back in, and Nikki Robinson for Rochester. Turley at the line for her second shot. And she makes it. 2-point lead, 24-22. Back and forth we go. Championship action, 1:30 left to play in the third quarter. Ann Penson along with Bernie Chero. Class A 2007 championship game. Who will it be? Which of these first timers will take home the gold trophy? Oh, Carlson thought she had the good block, sends Booty to the floor, and she'll go to the line. Rochester, there you look, it would be the school's first basketball trophy no matter what. They did win girls track and field in '91 and boys golf in 2000. So it'll be the third one in the case for them. Boy, I tell you, when you have the parade and everybody welcomes you home, there's nothing like that. Because these towns unite, and it's absolutely a community effort. Everybody takes part. First one is good by Lauren Booty. And second one to tie it up. And she does. We're all tied up. 24 apiece with 1:19 to play. Rochester with the ball.
And Rochester has to get a field goal. They only have 1 field goal the entire second quarter.
They've had a lot of trouble as the adjustments made at halftime. Let's see if Roberts can put him on the board. No, a little bit long. Good box out by number 12, Leanne Voss. And we've got some contact inside. Jamie Carlson pleading her case, but no good. That foul's going to be on Ashley Merschman
That's her 4th foul.
And that is huge.
That is really huge.
It's a team foul, but more importantly, it's her 4th because she's the tallest player besides Caitlin Wise, who has 2 fouls of her own. And with the size disadvantage, they can ill afford that. She'll be sitting probably, we won't see her till the 4th quarter for sure. Deiters tries the half hook, rebounded by 23, no good. And out of bounds, stays with
Everybody's
Breese.
going for the basketball. Nobody's making contact on the box out.
It's like the tip drill in football.
Exactly.
40 seconds. We're all tied up. Looks like Katie Turley got poked in the eye trying to see if her vision's okay. Oh, Booty wanted that inside. Almost tipped away by Robert. Takes the shot. Number 12, Leanne Moss with the bucket. What the first lead for a long time by Breese Central, coming back from 6-point deficit at the half. And they are now up by 2 with 26 to play. Will Rochester do what they do so well and score at the end of the quarter?
Well, they're going to need to. Like I mentioned, they only had 1 field goal the entire quarter, so they can't be hesitant. It has to be good passing, good shot selection, and a driving basket.
And Turley will take it. She had 10 in the first half, but no good there as it rims out. Rebound, and that's the way it will end at the 3rd quarter. 2-point lead
0 for 10 at the
Breese
3-point line for Rochester. 0 for 10.
Well, as you look at Rochester fans who want to bring their team back to the 2-point deficit, the only one they face, we'll be back with the final quarter of action after these local messages. Well, there are the excited Cougars of Breese Central, who have taken the lead for the first time with 2 points over Rochester. As you see, the state championship on the line with 1 quarter left to play, and the season will be over. And we'll put it in the books. Last of Class 2A, the 2-class system.
Nobody knew who was going to bring in the ball.
Well, we do know that it's going to be the Cougars, and they have the lead and the ball. Can they keep this lead and their size advantage? Fronting it. Boy, I tell you what. Beth Walbaum is just all over Lauren Buddy inside. Shot, rims out, tapped away, and grabbed by Booty, and she makes the bucket as she falls away. Huge
You
basket.
have to give Breese credit. They are so tenacious inside. Not giving up, going after that loose ball, going after that rebound, getting position, going up strong. She's pumped.
Booty, after having a very slow start, got 10 points and a chance to make it 11, but even more important, those 4 fouls on Merschmann and now 3 fouls on Wise, so their tallest players in a bunch of foul trouble. And it's good. Extended the lead, their biggest lead of the night, 5 points for the Cougars. Let's see how Rochester Rockets counter. Wise way outside. Robert, this would be a big bucket. And it is.
And she's a big-time player.
As they call her down there, pretty woman to the rescue, Julia Robert. 27-29, back to 2. A lot of leading going on, but Caitlin Wise all over Cassandra Deiters. Inside to Booty. Oh, nice job. They're going to call a foul, but I thought it was pretty clean by Walbaum.
I'm surprised, but you know, the positioning down there is much better than what we have here.
Absolutely. Take a look at our Menards through 3 quarters. Save a lot of money with Menards, and take a look at those stats.
Well,
Bernie.
Rochester, they're getting more opportunities to shoot, but the field goals are the same. But rebounds, Breese is slowly creeping up. They're getting those offensive boards, and they're scoring on them. We used to keep a stat on how many offensive boards do you score out of. I'd be interested to know how many Breese Central rebounds have been 2 points.
75% both from the floor and the free throw line tonight for Buddy. And that one is good. So the lead back up to 3, a 1-possession differential. Rochester love to score right here. They did last time. Right, Roberts, Jamie Carlson saves it with the hurt thumb. And Turley looking for Robert.
Such aggressive defense by Breese Central.
Turley off the rim and rebound by Deiters. 3-point lead, 6:32 to play in this Class A championship final quarter of 2007. Both teams making their first appearance here at Redbird Arena, an incredibly memorable one. Holtman. You can't wait around too long because you get stale. There's no stalling going on. They're just looking for a good shot. Both teams patient and, of course, playing against tough, tough defenses. An over-under shot, no good, but Buddy with the rebound.
Look at, wow, what a turnaround jumper! Warren Buddy has really come alive in this second half. They are pumped.
Somebody put a couple of quarters in her. She has been all over this. But we'll be back with more action right after these local messages. Take a look at these statistics. One of the girls that we wish were here, Brittany Johnson from Olney, East Richland, 4,031 points, the all-time leading for boys and girls in the state of Illinois. She ranks 9th nationally, the only Illinois player to do so. Number 9, Adrian McGowan from Texas with 54-24. What?
It's a lot of gym time, a lot of practice, a lot of gym time.
What a stellar career. In that, when they lost to Rochester in the Super Sectionals, she had 39 points.
Wow.
They held her to 39. Shot outside, no good. Rochester inside, no good for Robert. Now they're getting a few more boards, but can't control it. 5-point Breese Central Bulge right now, 5:23 to play. And Buddy has taken charge here in the second half.
They need to take advantage of the fact that they have a little bit of a lead so they can...
Holtman just
barely just getting ready to say that they can really take their time and get a good shot. But, you know, momentum does that.
That foul on Holtman, just put her shoulder down and went. Coach Reeder talking to her, and that offensive foul puts her on the bench with 4. And Rochester now will not have to face her at the point of that defense. Wellbaum going against Casey Root, and we're going to get a foul real quickly.
Rochester really trying to find their offensive flow.
They got a lot better movement in the last sequence,
right.
A couple rebounds.
But you know, you really, again, we have to look at the defense they're going up against.
Well, we're now in the bonus, so that puts Wellbaum at the free throw line, and she is yet to score here in this ball game, but trust me, she's done a whole lot of other things that don't show up in the scorebook. This would be big, however, and it's good. She is a 59% over the season free throw shooter, and more importantly, she brings her team within 4. Plenty of time, anything can happen. And that is good, nothing but net, both of them by Beth Wellbaum. And now a lot more pressure full court by Rochester. And they are actually close to 10 seconds. They've got to worry about the time. And we're going to get a timeout.
Good call by that coach.
Coach Reeder called that timeout, saving the 10-second call. As we look at the Cougars going off the court, we'll be back with the rest of the game after this IHSA TV Network message. There's the Wild Fanatics here at Redbird Arena. That's
You
Rochester.
can't say that people aren't having fun this weekend.
Hey, I think our basketball tree sprouted a relative up there. I love it. Basketball balloons up on the upper deck from the Breese Central Cougars. And we're back to action with just under 5 to play. 3-point lead by Breese Central, and they have the basketball. But full court pressure being applied. Just saved from a 10-second call by Coach Reeder when he called the timeout. Casey Root with the ball. And Wise and Deiters going at it inside. But
what nice soft touch. She had the ball, tip of her fingers, held it up there for the longest time.
That's her 4th point of the night, averaging 9.5. Nice bank shot. Now the lead back to 5. Wise looking inside.
It's tough to do anything with that because there's an extra player in the lane.
Turley shot no good, saved by Robert. And now Carlson.
Oh,
that was a bullet, a little bit hard. Oh, what hustle by Jamie Carlson. to save that for the Rockets. Looks like they're going to have to depend on their outside game, and they haven't had as good luck this half as they did in the first. And somebody's all over Robert, keeping her off that three-point shot. Inside to Wise, can she bank it in? Nope, rolls up, no good. Rushed that one a little bit, but there's a good reason. Deiters was in her face.
Deiters is really playing good defense in the paint, shutting down the paint for Rochester.
3:37 to go for a state championship. Cougars with the lead and the ball. They're in the white, Rochester in orange. Nice pass. Buddy, who has been everything this half. Casey Root with, that is huge. Casey Root with the
Wow, way to
three.
free yourself open for a three and really focusing on that shot. All net.
Caitlin Wickman re-enters for the Cougars, and Deiters takes a rest. Cross-court pass, they need a bucket right here. Down by 8, crucial possession. Oh, nice pass.
Seeing the open player on the weak side.
And that was Ashley Merschman, who just re-entered, having 4 fouls, so that was a big way to come back in. Roberts. They need a defensive stop to go with that bucket. And we've got a travel, and again, that's Merschman. She scores at one end and causes the travel at the other.
Well, she's been sitting on the bench quite a bit the second half because of the 4 fouls. So she wants to come in and really make a difference.
We want to remind you that this copyrighted broadcast is presented for the entertainment and non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction or other use of this program without the express written consent of the Illinois High School Association and cost broadcast sales is strictly prohibited. Bucket turnover, can you convert? That's what they need to do. Turley takes it from the outside, it's good! Katie Turley with 3! All of a sudden, we're back to 3. They were down by 8. Defense is what brings it to you. Both teams playing great defense. Back in is Holtman with her 4 fouls. And there's Booty putting it up.
Momentum.
What a great pass and conversion by Booty. Back to 5. 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter action. Central with the lead. Roberts trying to drive. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach Rhonda Maxwell wants to talk to her charge. There's plenty of time. It's only a 2-possession ball game with 1:50 left to play as you see her bring the orange
Now,
of
you
Rochester
know
over
she's
there.
going to sit down and talk to them about an inbounds play. My question is, usually they run a set, a 3-point shot, but they're struggling tonight. They're 2 for 16 from the 3-point line. I wonder, will she actually do that? You live by the 3, you die by the 3 sometimes. Or do you want to try and make sure you just get a nice clear shot?
Well, they certainly haven't had much luck inside in the second half. As you notice, that closed captioning was provided this year for our deaf friends, and so good to have it. I teach at a school that has a deaf population, and I'm very familiar with that. Fourth quarter, as you see the fans hooping it up here at Redbird Arena. They have been all weekend long. The weather outside may be horrible, but inside it is hot. Rochester down by 5. The purple-clad Cougars wearing their home whites with the lead. And there's a young fan. And music keeping everybody going through this tournament. We've had a fabulous tournament this year. And again, it's the first of 3 successive tournaments as a young fan heads up the stairs and he looks,
he's so excited he's on TV.
He's on TV. Look, Mom, here I am. We've got 3 weekends to go. Yes, AA girls will come down here to Red Arena next week. And then the boys, A at Peoria, followed by AA, winding up March Madness, the original March Madness in Illinois. There you have those upcoming games and our tournament, all on the IHSA TV network. So tune in. This is just the start. Turley's going to take that 3. Oh, a little bit short. So they did design that out right out of
Well, I think that's what you have to do. You're down by 5. The kids are used to taking it. But you have to get that board. If it's missed, you've got to get that board.
Rhonda Maxwell checking the clock, 1:41. She was sure hoping that one was going to fall. Julia Robert, who we highlighted the open, and at the line, Lauren Booty, who has just been phenomenal, looking to expand on her 16 points. There it is, 17, and more importantly, extends that lead. Wouldn't call it any safe cushion, but it is somewhat of a cushion. Every point helps.
Well, when you again play the type of defense that both these teams are playing, 6 points is a lot of points.
Oh, what a job by Holtman.
And that's a critical board.
40-34, 6-point and the ball, which is probably the most important part of that whole sequence. Holtman keeping it alive, and they're keeping it.
They're not going to look for a shot.
Well, it's gonna have to be a layup, I think, because they're content to hold the ball and let Rochester foul. And Robert just does that. He had to. We are in the bonus. A 1-and-1, however, so they've got to have to take care that they don't allow the Cougars to rebound again off that missed free throw. If she doesn't make it, they need the rebound.
And they need to go down and score quickly.
Root.
Whoa, talk about getting a nice roll.
He is a 74% free throw shooter. She kind of grins. He's exceeded her average in this game. The coach, Nate Reeder. And no good off the front this time. Rochester does control. Down by 7. 3 possessions. 1:08 to play. They need a quick score and then a stop or a steal.
Real quick score. Quick score, timeout, and some pressure. Breese needs to just defend. Get belly to belly.
Robert's going to take it to the basket. What a shot! Julia Robert. Drive, and they're looking for the steal. There could be a 10 seconds. She went backwards, just barely got it. I think she forgot how much time had gone off. And here's the foul. Let's see if they can trade at least 2 for 1.
Right, it's unfortunate they didn't foul in the backcourt.
Turley picks up her second foul, puts Buddy at the line. Lauren Booty has a 77% free throw shooting average. She's doubled almost her season average, and almost all in the second half. Good money. Looking to extend it to 7 with 36.5 to go, and she does.
Boy, I tell you, Booty has really been she made the difference in the game in the second half.
Merschman trapped inside. Holy cow, where does she come up with that? Robert with the half hook. Same thing she did the last time down, and she'll get the foul shot. And that was a great bucket against 2 defenders. Gets the 2. See if she can get the free throw to make it the old-fashioned 3. Good, big free throw by Robert. 5-point, 2 possessions now. Yeah, it was Beth Wellbum just grabbed her shirt in hopes that she'd be able to get her, but the foul actually went past her. The drive, Chevy drive of the game. Look at this drive here. That is Booty with her, I'm not sure which point, but she's got 19 of them for Breese Central, and most of them in the second half. So that is your Chevy drive for the game. And that is going to be 5 fouls as Merschman exit.
Merschman, no one really realizes how difficult it is. She's a 5'9" player. She played hard all weekend. She's going up against 5'10", 6'2".
She plays so much bigger than her size.
She sure does. She had a great tournament.
I tell you, you got to say something at the end here. You got to say free throws. They're making them. Down
free throws and Booty.
Yeah, free throws and Booty. A nice combination. Root looks for the second. And gets it. So 45-39. 18.4 seconds to go. It's looking more and more like the Cougars are going to go home with the state championship trophy against an incredibly well-coached and talented Rochester team. Shot by Turley, not so fast. Katie Turley with the turnaround shot, and timeout Rochester.
Was that her last timeout? Or do they have one more?
No, they each have one left. Down by 4, 13-6 to go, and they're going to have to come up with something big out of this.
I think that was her last timeout.
And that is her last timeout. And take a look at the
so
huddles.
You have to go over a lot of information.
Hard, and come hard over, facing them right to the ball. When you catch, you got a team, they're going to foul you hard right away. Okay? If you can't get the ball inbounded, you have a timeout to lose. After we make our free throws, don't touch anybody. Just shots.
Noise in this stadium that is just rocking all weekend.
Everybody is on their feet.
Drawn within 4 for that great bucket by Roberts. And the free throw. She's got 17 in the ball game, and her team down by 4. Full court pressure, of course.
You want to try and foul before you even get the ball inbounded, or get a 5-second
call. If you can't get the steal, you got to foul, and they do. Robert goes after Booty. Of course, that's not the person you want to foul with her gaudy free throw percentage, but you don't have a choice if they get it into her.
Right.
Fouls on Robert, her 4th. But more importantly, it puts
her stats. Lauren Booty, 5 for 6 field goal shooting, 7 for 9 from the line, 7 rebounds. I mean, she's just done it all this afternoon, this evening, I should say.
The junior's having a career night.
Whatever she had for dinner, she needs to put that in the diary.
Keep that in a box and bottle it up.
Speaking of next season, one of the neatest things that Coach Reuter talked about is how unique this situation is. This team is the same team that they had last year. They had an entire team back. That really doesn't happen in coaching. Usually you lose 1 or 2 kids.
True, and exiting the team with Nikki Robinson. Driving the baseline, Turley, no good, short. 5 seconds to play, and a 6-point lead. Breese is starting to celebrate on the bench. They are all standing up there, and Holtman's going, come on, you guys, we can do this, it's ours. There you have a look at the fans and the bench as they cannot believe that their season will end with a state championship. You come once, you take home the top 2 prizes. Rochester will be the runner-up, and the state champs will be Breese Central in their first trip under Coach Nathan Reeder. And those are very happy Cougars. There you see, Nate looks calm, but I tell you, he's not.
He was all excited. He got some big hugs. He's just an intense guy, but really, really happy.
Well, I guess his wife can relax now because she was more nervous. As you see, some sad Rockets, but they have nothing to be sad about. And Kathy Scott, the winning coach. Kathy?
Yeah, we were with the winning coach, a state championship for you, Coach Reeder, and you have played great in the second half of every game in this state tournament, and that was just huge for you.
Yeah, you know, I just begged the girls at halftime to come out and be more aggressive. I really felt like, you know, that was basically the difference in the first half. You know, it was just both teams I thought played great defense. Hats off to a great Rochester team, the best defense we've probably seen all year long. But you can't allow something like that to force you into a passive mentality, a passive stance, and we were doing that. We got much more aggressive in the second half. We're getting into the paint, creating shot opportunities for ourselves. Lauren Buddy stepped up, had a great second half for us, and these girls, I just can't say enough about them. They just got the job done, and I'm so proud of them.
You talked in one of the timeouts going into the 4th quarter. You said we have 8 minutes to go out and win a state championship, and that's exactly what your girls did. They went out and they won it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I told this team all year long, you know, we've had our ups and downs, but I truly believed, and I told them from the beginning of the season, I thought when it was all said and done, we'd be good as anybody in the state of Illinois. And tonight they came out and proved that, and I'm just so proud of them.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
And we're now going to have our coach, or the Lauren Booty, 19.7 rebounds, our Country Insurance Player of the Game, and just another great game for you. What does it feel like to win a state championship?
It's amazing. It's so much better than second place. I was telling myself the whole time, I'm like, I don't want another silver IHSA medal. I really want a gold one. And we came out and played great in the second half, and we really knocked down our free throws. And unlike this morning's game where we missed every one, we just played a really great team all the way around. Everybody helped out on the team.
Coach talked about how he was telling you to get more aggressive here in the second half. Was he forceful in that speech, or was he, just, girls, we had this, if we play aggressive, we got this championship?
He was forceful. He's like, you got to go out and execute. You got to, otherwise you're not going to win. And we really stepped up in the second half and played.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was Lauren Booty, and we'll send it back over to Ann and Bernie.
Oh, thanks a lot, Kathy.
I love that comment.
I did too. That silver medal she's referring to is the fact
really
that they
did not want another silver medal.
as they were the runners-up in volleyball. So what a year for this group of Cougars. And now let's go to Jeff Fritzen with the Menards Hardware presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the award ceremony, the IHSA Board of Directors and the Sportsmanship Advisory Committee would like to congratulate the following schools for earning the state final Do What's Right sportsmanship banner. Both of our competitors in the championship game, Rochester and Central, have won sportsmanship banners. Congratulations. We direct your attention to the court for the presentation of the first and second place team and individual awards. Presenting medallions will be members of the IHSA Board of Directors, Anthony Rainey of Luther South, Vicki King of Carbondale, Greg Bradley of Mount Zion, and Marty Hickman, Executive Director of the IHSA. At this time, please meet the Rockets of Rochester, who finished the 2006-2007 season in second place with a final record of 31 wins, 6 losses. First meet the Superintendent of Rochester High School, Tom Bertrand. Principal, Dennis Canny. Athletic Director, Arnie Spiker. Athletic Trainer, Sarah Paulus. Head Coach, Rhonda Maxwell. Assistant Coach, Troy Piper. Assistant Coach, Sean Hild. Assistant Coach, Dan Jeffers. And now meet the Rockets, number 4, Krista Beatty. Number 10, Molly Edgecombe. Number 11, Jamie Carlson. #14, 14, Taylor Heisinger. Number 20, Katie Turley. 22, Beth Wellbaum. Number 24, Kenna Sands. 25, Kayla Worker. Number 32, Nikki Robinson. Number 40, Julia Robert. Number 43, Lauren Capps. #44, Ashley Mershman. #45, Aubrey Heck. #54, Kelly Worthwine. And number 55, Caitlin Wise. At this time, please meet the Cougars of Central, who finished the season in first place with a final record of 30 wins, 4 losses. First, meet the superintendent, Kevin Meyer. Principal, Kent Jones. Athletic Director, Alan Warnicki. Trainer, John Attaway. Head coach, Nathan Reeder. Assistant coach, Kelly Hossheider. Assistant coach, Angela Whitty. Manager, Amanda Jackson. And now let's meet the Cougars, number 10, Jessica Heyman. 11, Courtney Streaker. Number 12, Leanne Voss. '13, Brittany Holtman. Number 14, KC Root. Number 20, Christy Rolfingsmeyer. 21, Katie Rubin. '22, Kelsey Nettemeyer. 23, Caitlin Wigman. Number 25, Tiffany Hilmes. Number 30, Katie Shear. Number 32, Lauren Buddy. And number 34, Cassandra Deiters. And now will Coach Rhonda Maxwell and the captains of Rochester please step forward to receive the second place trophy. And now will Coach Nathan Reeder and the captains of Breese Central High School step forward to receive the first place trophy. Congratulations to the 2007 state champions.
There are your state champions, Breese Central. We'll be back to wrap it up here from Redbird Arena right after this IHSA TV network break.
We have a brand new girls Class A state champion, and they are, of course, Breese Central, winning tonight 47-41. Welcome back to our IHSA TV studios, along, of course, with Angie Krebs and Nancy Stiff. And I guess the inside track to the inside game was pretty much what Breese Central had to do in the second half, and they got it done as we take a look at the Menards stats. Menards saved big money at Menards. Nancy?
Absolutely. Booty, booty, booty.
Yeah, all over it.
And Daters, you know, she chipped in a couple baskets in the second half, and they did what they had to do. They went to their big kids.
And they made their free throws down the stretch.
Absolutely.
And of course, Rochester, nothing to be ashamed of, but you said booty, 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 and that was about it. She had a great putback at the start of the fourth quarter that gave them a 5-point lead with the conventional three-point play. And Angie, that was pretty much all she wrote. Rochester never caught up after that.
No, I mean, I think Central did exactly what they needed to do in the second half. They got the ball inside, and Booty just took control. And I don't think Rochester had anybody that could absolutely stop her. She was on a mission, and she came through in the clutch for them.
Ladies, thanks so much for spending time with us and breaking things down. I know you'll be back next year and maybe want to be on the court down there looking for a state championship. Well, speaking of the court, Ann Penstone and Bernie are standing by for their final goodbyes. At least it's the final goodbye for Ann. Ann, take care of yourself, and thanks for watching, everybody. Back to you.
Well, that's 30 years ago, and I'm taking a lifetime of memories with me from the 1977 tournament to this 30-year anniversary. It's been great. Your state champion is Breese Central, and stay tuned for the next several weekends for Class AA girls, A boys, and AA boys. Thanks so long for my final time.
Contestants in the championship